Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carla Moore from More Talk JA, and I am here with my Emancipendence 2013 edition of Is a Yaad Ting. Now, if you notice, my background looks a little bit different. I've decided to flip the camera and just show you the whole of my childhood, inclusive of, if you notice here, this lovely, it's my name across the country, which is how my parents have taught me to believe that the entire nation should function. My own experiences have taught me otherwise, but I'm not really here to get caught up in that. So, Jamaica 50 done, the big hurrah, done all of them something. Jamaica 51 come now, we're really in at the next half century. What is it that we can say looking back and looking forward, and where is Jamaica now? Ready? All right. I'll come with number one. Prepare your body. Let's go.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
If you come from Yard, you know, say, you could not dare to have an independent celebration without the voice of Faye Ellington. I do not know what it is, but Faye Ellington coming like independent mama. I have to wonder if she was there in spirit when the original proclamation signed and the Union Jack stack fly and full flag go up there, because anything that is going on to celebrate Jamaican heritage, Faye Ellington have to be there. Me don't know if her, because you know her voice smooth, and sometimes like she just give you like a voice where I give you like a colonial thing, like she's like, and as I was driving through Savannah Lamar, a man recognized me. I'm nearly dead. I said, but Faye, I'm gonna need it for really choose a side. Are you speaking in English? Are you speaking in patois? You can't get her from Faye when it come out to them something. You know the next body you can't have celebration without? Ken Boot. Ken Boot. You can't have anything about Jamaican history. You cannot have vintage show. You cannot have Anakin Star Time without Ken Boot there. Ken Boot come to the Grand Gala yesterday. When did I watch? Ken Boot come at the Grand Gala in a red velvet suit with him glasses. I remember telling Mrs. Sodom and them man they pan sting and some festa jump up and down and I get out of breath. You need to go on Ken training program because the man I gill up like horse. Don't came on his track and I know the man don't miss a note and him don't miss a beat. Faye Ellington, you are the voice of freedom to me. You come in and give us free. Every time you talk me, remember, I'm a star because independence can't go on without you. Ken Boot, big up yourself. Me don't know what I eat give. If I yam, if you dip on South Beach or at Kings, bust me because trust me, Ken, you is not a young man and your body is still firm and your music still sound good. Me don't know how we do it or why we do it. It's a Yaad Ting. If you come from Yard, you know, say, if you are traveling away from Kingston in the direction of Negril, anytime around Emancipendence, you want to maintain a speed limit of about 20 kilometers per hour. Why? Because police are positioned at 200 feet intervals along the road the entire way down. Let me tell you something. It is a prime time for giving out tickets, and if you is the type of somebody who accept bribe, it is a prime time for taking out bribe, because the little pity them a travel go down on the grill with the money when mommy and daddy put in a them pocket and them spending money, and the police is waiting right there to take it off of them. Anytime government feels that them short of money and them need some way for make up tax, them just wait till a big public holiday come and then them just send people out on the road, because everybody's on the road speeding and police just sit on them. Me a drive come down Montrose the other day. Me pass a police checkpoint. I saw no less than 16 police cars on the road, and I wanted to know, A, where was the ganja coming from, and B, did we not have any other crime that day? Is it that there were no other crimes being committed in that day? Because I'm sure at least 15 communities supposed to be serviced by them. 16 care there, but the order them they back up, they pull over Integra and Evolution that is trying to get to where them going. If you come from Yard, you know, say, if you're going anywhere holiday weekend, plan for a 6-hour journey for what usually take 2, because police is still ready to tax you. And doesn't know why we love illegality, sir? It's a Yaad Ting. If you come from Yard, you know, say, the people them were perform a Grand Gala anywhere before like 6:30 p.m. Now after bother use them outside voice, and them not even after bother try and make eye contact with no crowd, because nobody in there. I don't know what is wrong with Jamaican people, why we cannot come out of our yard before the sunset. Watch Grand Gala, you know? You see 5 o'clock the place empty. So empty chair me I look for me that I say, my God, government spend up this money and nobody now come. You see at 6:30 drop the place ram. If you want Jamaican people come out of them yard before a certain time, time. You have to give them cow, goat, and flowers to look on because it is only them be or any type of agricultural fair where them have up on Montpellier. We are coming up before we coming like vampire. When we open the door and the sun shining and liquid, it's like we start melt. Because one thing you need to know about Jamaican, we're not sweating our clothes and we not go the early go make we start get frozen and look bad before anybody else come look fresh after we. So fashionably late is not even fashionably late. Fashionably late is a national consciousness. That is exactly we are only ever late. Everybody are come to be the last person to get there so we can be fresh to death and I look mug upon everybody where they there and start sweat already. Grand Gala people who have to perform like up in the day, I'm sorry. But it's good, you can rest your voice. Not even bad a shout. Because the one look up at me sit down there and them cheese tricks and wait for your mother to come back from bathroom is him when you are performing too. I don't know why we're afraid of son. It's a Yaad Ting. If you come from Yaad, you know say rain is obviously setting up to fall because that's why you can watch the light disappear during this pose. And you also know that the thunder is making the dog them crazy, which is why they're making up so much noise, but me not intend to stop. If you come from Yaad, you know say nobody know a beauty queen like we do. I mean, no say I'm not expecting to telling about Lisa Ann and how she win the best prize. No, what I'm talking about is the fact that Jamaica have one beauty competition for looks, one for intelligence, one for culture, and one for agriculture. I bet you never know about Farm Queen. Yeah, Farm Queen. My mother tell me say it used to name Donkey Queen or something. Every year at Denby, them crown Miss Jamaica Farm Queen. And then the girl is supposed to be like an ambassador for agriculture and all of them type of something there. No, me know so no wicked. And I know that you're thinking that the girls win based on their ability to look like them, can tie out goat and milk, cow and maybe clean egg pen and those types of things. It's not about that. Okay, me clean egg pen. So I don't even know what you're trying to say. Them have to pretty and them have to smart and all of them other something what the girl them have to do. But anybody I want to tell you about how them have Miss USA and then them have Miss America separate and one type of something. When you tell me say you have a competition that's based solely on agricultural ability, when you tell me say you have some girl with pretty plus them can read almanac plus them can do them ear plus them know like the history of your country and them something, then you can come talk to me. Until then, Jamaica say #1 for beauty competition. Big up to the Farm Queen girl. I don't know what you win. Remember, say one time Miss Jamaica did I get like a minute, and Festival Queen did get like a 5-year-old Nissan Sunny motor car, which, as you know, the Nissan Sunny motor car is the most mentioned in newscasts as being the getaway car. I think it's been replaced by the Tida now. So basically, you're dooming the girls to a lifetime of being stopped at every police checkpoint and randomly in between. So I'm not here to talk about that. Them get them opportunity, them get them present, them something. Big up to Farm Queen and all of the girls we can do them makeup and know when it is the time to sew quit. I don't know why we do it, but we do it well. Is a Yaad Ting. If you come from Yaad, then you know say Jamaican people have a fighter spirit. At the same spirit make a move from colony to independent nation. At the same spirit make the people them a Portmore decide that they are more than a place for Kingstonians to sleep or for people who work in Kingston to sleep, and the people them love it till them all get municipal status, them a build hospital over there and them type of something. From time immemorial, Jamaican people have been fighting. And as the 50-year mark pass, we're moving to the next 50 years to make it to the full century of freedom, we need to recognize that there are those among us who are still not free and continue to fight for them. So in honor of that, I dedicate this blog to 2 people. The first person is Dwayne Jones. Dwayne Jones is a 17-year-old boy who was chopped and stabbed and shot and thrown into the road up in Irwin. And the second person is Jamelia Dawkins. Jamelia is the 13-year-old girl who was killed in a fight with a schoolmate from Anchovy High School, and the video ended up on YouTube. There are people who don't look like we want them to look. People who don't act like you want them to act. There are young people among us who don't have the skills that they need in order to deal with some of the emotions that they encounter and some of the emotions that some of the futility that they feel over certain things brings up in them. I dedicate this vlog to the people in Jamaica who are still struggling, to young women, to girls, to young boys, to men, to the elderly, to anybody who is a minority, a gender minority, a sexual minority, anybody who doesn't feel like they have a space right now where anybody really cares about them. I dedicate this vlog to them. And as we move in to the next 50 years of Jamaica's existence, I encourage us to continue fighting for those among us who are still not free. I encourage us to remember that in order to build the nation that we're trying to build, we are going to need all hands on deck. We are going to need every Jamaican in this fight. We cannot afford to leave any Jamaican behind, and we cannot do without the talents and the skills of every Jamaican that is on this rock. So big ups to everybody for Emancipendence. Jamaica, happy birthday, birth anniversary, emancipatory, all of them things there, independent anniversary, all of them something there. Big ups to all of my followers who have stayed with me. I'm looking forward to what's emancipation and independence for next year, and I'm looking forward to Following this date, a year that is better than one we had before. Peace and love. Bye.